Hi there, and welcome to this video. This video is going to be my configuration settings moving forward with any Android Studio apps videos that I will be making unless otherwise noted. Now, I will show you exactly what my configuration is, and if you would like to follow along and to ensure that there are no errors, your configuration should match mine. I'm running Android Studio 1.5.1. So now we're going to go to configure settings. I am using the Android 6.0 SDK platform. These are my SDK tools that I do have installed, and as you can see, it's not all of them, yet it is enough for us to get developing. And I'm using the SDK update sites, which is every single one of them. And now I don't have force HTTPS or force HTTP. Now that's my configuration setting. So when we go to create a new Android Studio project, for example, we'll say just video demo as my project, and when we set it up, I have API level 21 set up with Android 5.0 Lollipop. I only am creating the apps for a phone and a tablet. So we click next. Anytime that I get an activity set up, it's going to be a blank activity. I'm going to leave the activity name as main activity. This is all my configuration, and a user fragment will be unchecked. So we're going to create this project really quick, and this is what we'll be starting with for each new project, unless we're expanding on a previous video from a different time. So here, what we're going to be doing is clearing our activity so that it's set up for us to develop in. Now, it will be a little confusing at first, so just go along with it, and I'll try to explain what we're doing, because all I want is an app that will launch with no errors and is a blank screen, meaning there are absolutely no controls on it, there's no views, it's just completely empty. So as soon as this renders, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so now this is what the blank activity app looks like. It already has a text box, it has a relative view, it has an app status bar right here, or it has a widget and a toolbar, and it has a floating action button. We don't want all that, so what we're going to do is open activity main and content main. You click the text. In activity main, you want to remove this entire section. It says Android app bar layout. You want to delete that completely. As well as in the Android floating action button, you want to delete that completely. And we want to preserve include layout. Then we go to content main, and as you can see, we already lost the majority of our controls, which is good, but we still have this text box. So we're going to go and click on text in content main, and you'll see text view. We want to delete text view, and this is our design. Everything is completely removed, it's blank. So we're going to go into mainActivity.java, which is found in your Java and in the res folder that doesn't have the Android test on it. You just double click main activity and it'll open up. So we're going to remove these two functions right here because we removed the associated actions and toolbars and floating action buttons, so it's useless to us. And in the protected void onCreate method, we want to remove everything except for the line that starts with super.onCreate. Now this is what we're going to be working with. You also want to remove all of the imports that we do not need, meaning the ones that are grayed out. So this would be a good starting point, and from this point on, this is what we're going to be working with for the majority of the time. If anything is different from this video compared to the next video, or any videos that I make in regards to developing apps, this will show you exactly what I'm starting with, and I will be sure to show you in a different video that has a slightly different configuration what the new configuration is. I will walk you through it, but this will be the starting point. So do not fret, but this will be exactly what we're starting at. So now, if you decide to watch any other further videos, you will have the exact same configuration as I do. So if you're interested, I hope you keep watching and check out some of my other Android tutorial videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.